Hey you guys, welcome back to Crazy Quilting Crafts with SDK. Alright you guys, I hope everyone is doing well. We are heading into spring, you guys. I know it sounds strange, but we start warming up in the month of February. So right now we have had about 3 days of 60-degree weather, which is very nice and comfortable, and we had a lot of sunshine. um, Here in zone 88, we usually jump right back in the spring in March, and sometimes we will even skip that spring and go straight into them summer months and them high temperatures. So that's my weather update. So alright you guys, so I told you guys I have been on a binge with crocheting, and I've been working on several things: hats, cowls, blankets. What else I've been working on? Something else I have been working on. Jeez. Y'all know my mind always go blank when I'm videotaping, but um, dishcloths. Yes, dishcloths. So yeah, I've been working on a few different things, and I tapped into the cowls, which are like kind of like, we used to call them dickies back in the day. You wear them, on top of a shirt. You could wear them underneath a shirt to keep your neck warm. It's a fashion statement, things of that nature. So I learned this pattern from, I think the person is French, so a lot of her videos are in her language. Some of them are dubbed, and some of the videos are just not. For some reason, I'm able to follow along even if they are speaking a different language, because a lot of times they have the captions up there in English, and sometimes if you just turn the volume down, that's easy to follow as well, depending on how experienced you are in the crochet world. So what I'm going to try to do is link this video down, because this one is in English. And you guys, if you want to follow along and learn it, it looks complicated, because even when I started, I was like, oh boy. So I watched the video like 3 times before I even got started. So y'all already know, when SEK starts something and she learns that pattern, I binge on it. That's what I do. So I made 3, and I'm sure I'm gonna make more. And these are 3 different yarns, and each one of these yarns they feel different. The texture is different. Some of them is real springy, like the one in the middle, which is the blue one. The one on the far right, the winter white one, it's the Super Saver yarn, that big one that they have in Walmart. So it's not the greatest quality of yarn, but it's still a decent yarn, especially like if you just want to make a blanket or something like that. So this one over here, right here, has a very thick thickness, and it has a stiffness to it as well. So with this one, this consisted of shell stitch, picots. They call these picots. Right here, your little balls on the tips of them, and then this is the rib crochet pattern. So if you're familiar with back post, front post, and shell stitch, and puffs, like right here, these are the puffs in there. So if you are familiar with puff stitch, you'll do just fine in following this pattern. And if you are used to back posting and front posting, which is the ribbon effect, the rib pattern, you'll do fine with this. Now, so with this one, I did peacoats. This one here, the blue one, was the first one I did, and I had started a shawl with this yarn, you guys. I don't even know where I got this yarn, but I remember just buying 2 of them. This one is super soft. It has it doesn't have a stiffness like this one. So this is super soft, and it also has like this springy kind of effect to it, to where, see how this one actually came out like ruffly, and I think that's because of the type of yarn it was, well, the type of yarn it is. And I did peacoats on this one too. So these are called peacoats, the little balls on the ends. I think you can see those there. And the winter white one, you definitely could see them very clear here, little peacoats. So this is a technique in the quilting world too, which gives nice borders. So I did the peacoat all the way around with that one as well. So this was the first one, this was the second one. So with this one here, this one right here, the gray one, I didn't do peacoats. I said, let me see how it looked without the peacoats. And I kind of like it without the peacoats as well. This yarn came from a kit for an Afghan, you guys. And I know I'm not the only one that ordered these kits and turned these kits into something else. So this is a stitch sampler kit that I ordered from Annie's, and I actually got it. I got it in beige, and I also got it in gray and white. So this gray one, the yarn didn't go to that. It went to other things. And again, I know I'm not the first one to have done that. So this yarn is super, super soft. I think around the neck you'll be comfortable with this yarn. You know, some yarns are really, really kind of harsh, especially if the acrylic count is very, very high. So this one is super soft. It feels so cozy, so comfy. I love the way this one came out, even though I did not do picots. No picots on this one, just the shell stitch, the puff, and the rib, back stitch, and front post stitch. So like I said, if you are familiar with shell stitch, back post, front post, and puffs, you will do fine as far as following this. So you already know, once I did the first one, I was like, okay, let me do another one. And I was like, okay, let me do another one. So this one, the first one, took me probably about 2 days because I wasn't consistent, and I also was learning it. So I was trying not to get frustrated, but once I got going, I was fine. So once I finished this one, I said, well, let's do another one. So this one was a super breeze, and I did this one in 1 day, and then when I did the gray one, I did that one in 1 day. So if you can master the pattern, my brains, I can't master them, but I could follow them over and over again. So like I said, once I get it, I'll keep going and trying more and more different things and different colors. So I definitely was on speed with this one. So I'm trying to think what other color I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a deep gray. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, a deep gray. And this one here will actually match a shawl that I have and also a hat. This one here, I'm going to make a hat, and then I think I have something else, maybe a scarf that I made with this yarn that I can match this up with. And then this one, like I said, I only got 2 skeins of this one. So I think I have enough to do maybe some wrist warmers with this yarn, and I'm gonna try to see if I can track this yarn down. And I also have a similar yarn, but it's a lighter ombre of blues, but it feels exactly the same, but the ombre of blues is just a tad lighter. So like I said, I think I have enough to do some wrist warmers. So I gotta figure out if I can match this up with that. So again, you guys, I will link this video in the description box, so that you guys, if you guys want to learn how to crochet this, you can. And I am definitely not the person to teach this. So this is another show and tell. But like I said before, you guys, when I do the show and tells, there are so many videos on YouTube that you can learn these patterns from, and I'm gonna do better at that. I'm gonna start linking them in, because I know I sometimes see comments of the patterns and the things that I be working on. So I'm gonna just start linking a lot of the stuff that I do and that I learn from other people in the description box, so that'll help you guys out. Okay, so you guys, drop me a line, let me know what y'all think about these 2 beautiful cows, skulls, whatever you want to call them. But I enjoy making them, and I will be making some more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this show and tell. This is SEK, the Crazy Quilting Crafter, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you thumbs up. Sharing is caring, and I will see you guys real soon. Peace.